I want to share this little tidbit with you on escalation and also the value that you bring to women when you actually get them back to your place. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it. The gem and the nugget is in the form of a story. So let's start the story. So one day I'm hanging out with Sam Pond. He's a fearless coach. We're hanging out at Venice Beach. I see this beautiful Japanese girl and I'm like, I gotta go approach her. So I make my way over there and I approach her. We hit it off pretty well. We exchanged contacts. I hit her up and I said, hey, let's go get some coffee later. Same day, right? She's like, okay, but I gotta go to the airport to head back to Tokyo, so I don't think I have enough time. And I said, look, okay, how about this? How about I'll take you to the airport, let's go get coffee, and I'll take you to the airport after. I lived in Santa Monica. The airport was like 10 minutes away, it wasn't that far. So she was like, okay, cool, she agreed. So we go out for coffee, we're hitting it off, we're chatting it up. I can tell she's a little bit nervous, but she's still chatting, right? So we get our coffees, then we sit down. And I'm starting to realize that, okay, we have a very short window of time and I want to get this girl back to my place, right? She's sexy, I like her vibe, I want to spend some intimate time with her. So I'm realizing again, this window of time is closing, so I need to make a move, I need to figure it out. So the first thing that comes to mind is this. Why don't I go sit next to her, right? Because she's sitting in the bench, or she's sitting in the booth and I'm sitting in a chair. So I slide into the booth with her and I get next to her. And so we're chatting for a couple of minutes and I'm like, okay, now it's time to see how receptive she is to touch. Because she's connecting really well, but I just need to know how invested is she really? So I take my arm and I put it around her and she does not resist it. So I say, cool, she's into it. So I pull her in a little bit. We start scrolling through Instagram. And so I'm thinking again, time is getting shorter, it's getting shorter. We need to figure this out. So I said, look, check this out. So I just moved into this cool place here in Santa Monica by the beach and I got this really cool ass balcony. The sun is setting right now. It's got a really beautiful view. Let's go check it out. And she was like, well, how far do you live from here? And I was like, well, it's about a 5-minute drive. So she thought about it. She said, okay. So we get back to my place. I show her the balcony. She likes it. We go back into the house. I start showing her the rest of the house. After that, we sit on the couch. And for about 5 minutes, we chatted up again, talking about Tokyo, talking about Japan. And at some point, again, I'm starting to realize that the window of time is starting to crunch down again. I got to get her to the airport. So here's what I do. I said, I need to do something drastic because I can tell she likes me, but I'm a little bit nervous to move forward because I'm scared how she's going to react. So anyways, I reached over and I just grabbed her whole body and I threw it on top of mine. So I'm sitting there on the couch like this and she's sitting in my lap. Shortly after that, we start making out. And then we moved to my room. And out of respect, I'm just going to leave that there because I know you guys already know what happened next. So I want to tell you guys this. If you guys are having trouble escalating, let me say this first. If you guys are getting girls on dates, congratulations. Insta dates, regular dates, doesn't matter, congratulations. If you're having trouble escalating, my tip is this. Sit somewhere where you guys can sit side by side. Go to a restaurant that's got a booth. Go to a coffee shop that's got a booth. If you're sitting across from her, figure out a way to get next to her, right? And then test for touching. How receptive is she to touching? When you go to grab her hand, does she pull it away? When you go to put your arm around her, does she pull it away? Does she say things like, I don't really get close to guys on the first date? That's okay. That just means she's just a little bit uneasy. She's just a little bit unsure right now. Doesn't mean there's anything personally wrong with you. Your job is to not get reactive to it, continue to enjoy her. The less reactive you get to it, and the more you continue to enjoy her, the quicker she'll start to unwind. She'll be like, oh, this guy didn't take it personal? Oh, what the hell? Then she starts to ease up a lot quicker. So let's say she might actually extend her hand for touch next time or give you little hints, or if you were to go for it again, she wouldn't pull away. Now, if you got a situation where you get a girl and you put your arm around her or you grab her hand and she's receptive to it, figure out a way to move it forward. Chances are she wants to go back with you too, but doesn't know how to say it. So you have to find creative ways to make her feel comfortable with saying yes. And one of the ways that I did it was like, well, hey, I got this balcony in my place. It's a beautiful sunset. Come check it out. And she was totally down with it. Now you may do things like be like, ask her, how far is your place from there? What's your place like? Is it nice? Is it dirty? You know, she might start telling you about how the place looks. And you might be like, oh, cool. That sounds like a cool ass refrigerator. Or that kitchen sounds really nice. Or that chair you're talking about sounds really cool. I got to go check it out. Like, let's go back to your place. Let me see it. Or you might say like, hey, cool. I got a guitar in my place. I'll play you a song. Come over. You have to throw things out like that because women are not going to naturally do it, right? And when you push it, when you open that door, then they feel more comfortable to just say yes and walk through it. So if you're getting stuck, try doing these things. Let me know how they go for you. Now, here's the other value piece too. A lot of guys also have this problem when they're trying to escalate. When they're trying to escalate, they think that they're taking and they're trying to get from women, right? They're trying to steal sex. They're trying to get her. versus realizing that she wants to go back to your place. She wants to be one-on-one with you. She wants intimate time with you. She sees value in it. You and her getting intimate and having sex is an intimate thing, and it's a shared experience. It's not you trying to get from her, it's a shared experience. I can't tell you how many times I've been intimate with women, and right after we have sex, they're just like, oh my God, I can't believe like you got me back to your place. I love this so much. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And then they're texting me all day the next day, okay? So get that out of your head if you have that, because it could be messing up the way you're seeing things, and you think that you're trying to get something, so part of you feels like you're trying to manipulate. Anyways, guys, love you. I hope that tidbit helps you. Drop in the comments what kind of ways have you escalated that have been successful, so all the guys can kind of see it and gain some value from it. Anyways, again, love you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. When's the last time you talked to a woman? No, I mean really talked to a woman intimately, sexually, that you're attracted to. Not a friend, not platonically. If it's been a long time, there's a good chance that you're stuck, and you're probably carrying a belief system that's keeping you stuck. Maybe you feel it's because you're unattractive, you feel like you don't have money, you feel like you're not where you want to be in life, you feel like you're out of shape. None of these things matter. That's just a belief system. And I want to help you get over that belief system. I want to help you get out of where you're stuck at, this rut that you've been in, and get you to a place where you're starting to date and see results and have more women in your life than you currently have. Now look, I've been there. I used to have stories about myself. I'm black. I'm not good looking. I'm average looking at best. Oh my God, I can't get women, especially the women that I want. Had all these stories. Then I started to work on myself internally, and then everything started to change. I started to date the women that I wanted. I started to date women that I was actually excited about, physically, sexually, mentally, and spiritually. So I want to help you get there. So if it matters to you, and you actually do want to change this area of your life, because remember, we only get one go around here, hit me up on the website, HighIntegrityCoaching.com. Go to the coaching tab, find a free 30-minute strategy session, and let's talk about where you are. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's find out what you actually really want, and let's get you moving in that direction. If there's anybody that can get you results, I can get you results. So again, go to HighIntegrityCoaching.com, hit the coaching tab, look for a free 30-minute strategy session, and let's hop on a call and let's figure out what it actually is that you want, that you've been depriving yourself of for so long. Anyways, I love you. I look forward to hearing from you. Chat soon. Peace.